So I'm going to paint. I got new paints. Yeah, I definitely didn't change the photo, so let's change that. Okay, so I think this one will work. Let's see. Doesn't render very high def in the browser here, in the thumbnail. You know, it'd probably be fun to film myself interacting with LLMs that are demonetized. So like have facial expressions or like art or something. Codex is fine too, or ChatGPT. But just like have agents spread out about HackMatrix that I just interact with and have conversations with. I think that would make some pretty interesting stream content. Ooh. What I can probably do is switch to the USB mic. Maybe. And crank that one up. Boom. So with the USB mic, you guys will be able to hear me. Although I'm not sure, we'll have to test to see if the USB mic is being used, because it's highly likely it's not, even though I switched it to record. But let's go take a look. So there's a way to test that. Oh my gosh. Dude, that was like, it is glitching out. Not sure why. So that's a webcam image or video. There's my finger in front of it. and a tarot card with mystery. Okay, so I came back over here because I'm going to test the volume. So I'm going to move the USB cam a little bit closer to me. I'm going to turn it towards the TV the computer that I'm looking at. There we go. Okay. So anyways, I'm going to move over to here and turn on, get that set up, so I'll save that. I'm going to turn on the volume and we'll see if the USB or the laptop is being used. Turn on the volume and we'll see if the USB or the laptop is being used. Okay, from what I think I heard, I think the laptop is still being used. I'm going to run one more test by unmuting, waiting, let's say 30 seconds in silence, unmuting, tapping the USB mic. Let's see if that is heard in the feedback. So let's wait 30 seconds. Okay, I believe that the laptop mic is still being used. So the first thing to do, and I think this is going to be a sort of a redundant check, is to open WF Stream and to see if the mic is being passed into WF Stream. 99% sure that it's not, and that FFmpeg, as it picks up the video from WF Stream or WF Recorder, but I aliased it to WF Stream with some options. It's likely that the RMTP FFmpeg encoder is what controls the audio. So in an effort to reduce the volume of my voice and still keep the audio of the stream audible, what I say to be audible, I may put the stream on standby, change the FFmpeg audio input to be the USB mic, and then to go run the same test. I'm tapping the USB mic to see if the USB mic works and is streaming, and then I can carry the USB mic around with me and speak into it as if it were just a microphone in a podcast, making it easier for the audience to hear what I'm saying. without making my neighbors hear what I have to say. Imported box says ho, hi. Hello is my response. Also, one thing I want to do is to look at the H-top here. Okay, we just have a really high CPU usage specifically from one WF recorder thread. And then also maybe a Chromium problem as well. Also, I'm quite far away from the laptop itself, which is one reason I need the USB mic to work. And another reason, well, not another reason, another consequence is needing a projector. It's difficult to find the Chromium command in all of the WF recorder processes. There it is. Okay, so I think I greatly reduced the Chromium usage. That might fix the lag or the glitching that I saw. So I got new paint. Whoa, we're very close to the camera. So you can see with the, well, maybe you can see the calce, but I can use the USB cam that I have, which I may want to back up from. I have new paints, like an assortment of colors, and then 2 primary colors, which I don't usually choose these colors, but this card has the yellow for the sun and blue for the sky. It's actually the 2 primary background colors. So the idea for the HackMatrix, well, you can see it's a grid iron, essentially, is that everything outside the boundaries of the city is like water or something, maybe space. But my idea was that all of the purple is actually space or water or something, and that everything with the grid lines is city or something. So I'm not fully understanding of what the physics of the game world is yet. So on stream we will be painting this, but like I said, there is a mission to accomplish over here, which is I'm going to put the stream on standby for a brief second. But first, actually, I could print out the WF stream. So it takes raw video, file dev video 5. And then FFmpeg, which is the one on the left, encodes that and then sends that to YouTube. So I believe I have to likely log into AWS to do this. Or I could try to save the problem is I have 60 seconds after I kill this after I kill the stream to get the change in and then restart it. And this is what we have to change, this script right here, which submits the stream to YouTube. And the problem is that usually I could do this and say, okay, well, I'll write it right now, and then we can just write it in this terminal. But the problem is that this, because it's sending to YouTube, is exporting, or my creds are being printed, or they're contained in that file. But I have a solution. Okay, so the problem is that I have 60 seconds to make this change. Okay, we're going to yank all of that. YouTube key. Okay, so I'm going to take likely all of that. So we have a YouTube key file and config HackMatrix. And then I just paste the RMTP URL into the command. Okay. So I have 60 seconds to write this to a file. I have 60 seconds to write that to the file, the command file, that's this command that's running, get the key from it, put the key in a config file, put the key in a config file, and then restart it and hope that ChatGPT one-shot it. So it one-shots the entire process. So let's see if it works. Let's see if I can do what I need to do. It's not super difficult, but I have 60 seconds to do it, so let's try. 3,